Alrighty, what's up, motherfucker? Here, my window here. Alright, what's up, everybody? Peter Gilmer here for video number 2 on the evening. Doing a lot of twofers for your every so often, but the more the merrier, more content, more views, whatever it is. But it is what it is. So, once again, thank you all for watching here on Killer of Demons 669, the main channel, for video number 2 on the evening. Thank you all for watching. If you don't know who I am, I'm Peter Gilmore. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down below on this channel and all my other channels, which are in your mama's vagina. I mean, down below it's down below in the description box below, or in my pants, in the description box below. And don't forget to smash that like button to death, subscribe, follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap that bell, turn on all notifications, so you never, ever, 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 ever miss an upload. And that's pretty much all I got. Sorry about all that. That's it. Alright, so thank you all for watching. If it's your first time watching, welcome to the party, pal! And welcome to the prophecy. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So, like the video, stick that freaking thumbs up button up my you-know-whatty. Not like that, but you know what I mean. But smash that like button to death. Leave a comment or whatever you want down in the description, in the comments field. Questions, concerns, comments, whatever you want. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on this channel and my other channels down below as well. And share the videos all over the internet. Don't forget to tap the bell, and hopefully you'll get notified. If not, well, blame Susan. Yep. You're not getting my notifications? Well, blame Susan, that fucking cunt. And that's pretty much it. That's it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Monday night, well, not late, but it's late, it's 1:20 in the morning, on this late Monday night, May the 23rd, 2022. Happy birthday to my sister from another mister. Yeah, my younger, my annoying sister's, birthday was today, and my good buddy Willie birthday today. And if you had a birthday, well, happy birthday to you. That's it, pretty much it. So, hope everybody had a great day. I had a pretty day, but got through it. Prophecy had a council meeting, and everything is peachy clean once again in the prophecy. Everything is good in the hood with the prophecy. That's pretty much it. We're a united front, kind of like NATO. So that's pretty much it. We're gonna be united. We stand, and divided we fall. But we will not fall at all to these mindless trolls that basically lie and make 6,000 fake, false privacy complaints that right there, Stevie. But it is what it is. They try to take us down one by one, and they're not working, and then they make fake accounts thinking they're different people. They're not, because we can, your voices by now, so you're failing miserably. But I digress. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. The prophecy is the greatest thing since sliced bread, and all you trolls are just fucking jealous. That's it. We're taking over this motherfucker. And that's pretty much it. We're gonna be up there with the likes of Joe Cronin and, sadly JD, but fuck JD. But we're gonna be up there with the likes of those type of people. Like, we're getting support from Joe, we got support from my good buddy Tony from Revere. All the big names, pretty much the big names, are all coming to us now. So we got Joe, we got Tony, we got Jerry, General Jerry that is. We got Prince, we got Lauren, Nick, Max Lethal, Alejandro Klotza, Will Rallisport Rally, a big, good buddy, good supporter from the UK. We got another guy from the UK. I obviously know my tennis. I believe he's from the UK. Big ups to my good buddy Jason Ruin. Yep, 10. Yep. Obviously know my tennis. So we got him. We got my good got some good buddies of mine. Jeff the Iceman, Boston Fan 79. He's not really much on YouTube anymore, but he's there. Gemini, who's on and off. Vincent, we call him Vincent, but we all know him as Gemini. The old school guys, they still respect me and love me, and everything like that. And, even the members that really don't have YouTube that much, but they're on Facebook, they're on Twitter, they're on Instagram. They all follow me. The wrestlers are following me. The indie wrestlers and some actual mainstream wrestlers. They all follow me. They love me. Can't beat that. So that's pretty much it. Speaking of wrestlers, I want to give a special shout out to Angelica Risk. One hot piece of ish. Or put that up. And all the other wrestlers in WW and Outlaw and the NWA. Give some respect to the WWE, of course, too. Some of the wrestlers I actually respect in that company. Big ups to Impact Wrestling. Impact Wrestling, as Paulson would say. Impact Wrestling. And they have 75,000 views. But, big ups to all Tony Khan and AEW and MLW and especially Japan. Because, as we all know, Japan! #1! Forever! So, big ups to the Stardom and Kyoshi roster. And, big ups to everybody in New Japan, too, because, man, that fucking Super J tournament, woo! That's good shit. That's good shit. You want to watch good wrestling, then watch AEW, or go watch the Super J tournament. Don't watch a boring 3-hour suckfest of Monday Night Raw. Or if you want to watch something good on Monday nights, then you watch my Puerto Rican princess, the New York City Demon Diva herself, Issa, on her Monday Night Raw watch-alongs. Boy, tonight was oy oy oy. Tonight was fun. It was freaking awesome. It was a good time for 3 hours, man. Good time with Issa, and the gang in the chat. Funny as fuck. Because Raw stunk. 15 commercial breaks. 15. We had one match and a whole bunch of commercial breaks, and we didn't get the second match till like an hour and a half later. But then after that, they kind of spaced everything out and made it actually, the last hour and a half of Raw, they're like, match, segment, commercial, match, commercial. Kind of even it out a little bit. But still, this show was garbage. Garbage fest. But freaking Issa's watch-along, oh my gosh. We were talking about George Michael. She's playing Wham, Careless Whisper by Wham, and doing our confessions. Late night Raw confessions. Almost felt like a sex show, almost. It was Raw. Late night Raw after midnight. But it was 8 o'clock. You know what I mean? It was a good old time. I had a blast. I always have a blast on her show. I always have a blast. I think Issa's the number one female YWC shooter. I know there's this Denise Salcedo, but they're number one, number two. Probably the top two female shooters in the so-called IWC, YWC. It's only two of them. Not that many other YWC female shooters around. Because you know how the YWC is. It's a big sausage fest. A lot of the Sims try to go over to Issa and they go to Denise and start like, hey, can you show me your boobs? You know. You want to see Issa's boobs go on our OnlyFans channel. Asshole. And Denise, you probably can't have because she's married. And the only person that actually sims for her is Sean Ross Sapp. Oh! Sorry, this Sean. And that's basically it. But I have fun on Issa's watch-alongs. They are fun to watch. They're funny. We joke around. I joke around with her. Even though she doesn't like me saying the Yankee stuff, but it's a competition. You know what I mean? But I respect her. I don't say mean things to her. I was like, hey, Bisa, you look. It's like, I compliment her. Anyway, we're back. But yeah, I respect Issa. She's a great shooter, great person. She's a Yankee fan, so she loses brownie points for me. But she's a Ranger fan, so it's, kind of evens it out. So, good shit. And she's freaking amazing. She looks nice piece of ish, if you know what I mean. But I digress. I can't have that merchandise, sadly, but it is what it is, and that's pretty much it. So I was doing that tonight. Oh damn, something stinks. You fart. Something smelled like a fart. I don't know. Maybe Zuzu farted or something like that. I didn't fart. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But anyway, so was watching Issa tonight. I did a video earlier today, the 12th edition of the Shadows Lair. Talked about Ozzy going in for another surgery pretty soon on his neck. So I don't know when that surgery will be. Hopefully it'll be good and a success because he really can't walk that great right now. So hopefully that surgery will be successful and he can walk properly and go on that stage and rock out with his cock out. Alright. Like Lemmy. But he won't be on until next year, but I think he's got another surgery to go after that, so. Got a lot of rehab to go for Ozzy. And, we'll see what happens with that. His new album is basically done. Just don't have a release date yet, so it'll probably be hopefully this summer, late summer, or it's going to be in the fall or the winter. It's going to be good with some special guests. Probably his last studio album. Going to have Zach on it, Tony Iommi, Eric Clapton, Taylor Hawkins is on it. The late, great Taylor Hawkins is on it. Josh Homme is on it. From Queens of the Stone Age. And now I remember the name of the fucking band. Yeah, so Josh Homme from the Queens of Stone Age is on that album. Eric Clapton, Tony Iommi, Zach, Chad Smith from the Red Hot Chili Peppers is on it. Some others that are on that's going to be on that amazing album. Hopefully it's the number one, because that's what Ozzy wants before he dies. Yeah, I know it lagged. I apologize. Nah. I can't win. I can't win with StreamYard or YouTube Live. I can't win with this fucking stream, so I can't. I can't win! Okay, I'm not gonna sing. It's 1:32 and I don't think anybody wants to hear me sing. Unless you want me to. I'll sing you a lullaby. Ain't that right there, trolls? I'll sing a song for the trolls right now. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Fuck you. There you go. And we'll move on from there. That's it. So, like I said, watching Issa tonight. Then I watched the Mets tonight because they're in San Francisco, home of two champions, the Golden State Warriors. Well, they've won championships before. Same with the San Francisco Giants, but I was many years ago. And also the home, well, not the official home, but they play in Santa Clara. Looks like a suburb. But the San Francisco 49ers! Getting close, a few weeks till training camp. I can't wait for that. Trey Lance is going to be the quarterback this year, thank the Lord. Hey, Jimmy G! Adios, motherfucker. Adios, Jimmy G, because there's talk that he's going to be traded sometime during training camp, or they're saying by July. But I hope they ship him out. Get him out of here. Get him out of San Fran. Let him go to the fucking Jets. I don't give a shit. Well, actually, if he does go to the Jets, I might hate that. Yeah, it couldn't be worse. You have Zach Wilson in year 2. Well, at least the Jets have some good players on their team. They had a good draft. So did the Niners, too, but... the Niners' schedule... their schedule is tough, man. Bears the first week at the Bears. Then their home opener against Seattle, which is not easy, because they might not have Russell Wilson anymore, but they're still a very tough, pesky team. But even with Pete Carroll still at the helm, they're pesky. So, and really, last year we didn't have a great record at Levi Stadium, but this is the redemption year, my friends. I think Trey Lance is going to bring us to the promised land. He'll bring us to the, Okay. I just saw something I really didn't need to see. But I know Lauren's an LA Rams fan, so she's celebrating, but, yeah. Shine up that Vince Lombardi trophy, because that's coming back to the Bay, my friend. But I do see the Niners going to the playoffs this year. I really do. I think Trey Lance and company, Kittle's back, Debo's coming back. Hopefully got a contract by then, but extension, I should say, not contract, extension. Got that. Bosa, Armstead. Got a pretty defense, but still you got Armstead and Bosa and company. Got some good, hopefully some good cornerbacks. And that's a pretty much it with the Niners. They got to cut first half of the season is kind of tough. Then they play in London. I think they play in London. I know the Giants play in London, but who cares about the Giants? The New York Giants. Fuck that team. Yeah, but I think the Niners go to London. I know they have a game in Mexico City, which is a neutral site game against the Arizona Cardinals. They play on my birthday, which is great. But I'm probably not going to see it because it's not on probably not going to be on television unless you have the San Francisco 49ers app, which I do. Or you have illegal dish. No, I'm not talking about the NFL Network or the, NFL Red Zone. I'm talking about KTLA or whatever channel the Niners play on. See, you gotta be smart. You want to watch the Niners? You don't have to call Dish and say, "Hey, let me watch the Niners, motherfucker." You call a guy that knows a guy that can help you out with that. Ooh, that too. And for free. So I get to watch all the Niners games on my Dish for free. You don't have to pay an extra cent to those bastards at Dish. But I digress. So that's it. So it should be a good football season coming up. Basketball's about to end. The freaking Celtics destroyed the Heat tonight. I love that. So that series is not at 2 apiece. Game 5, I think, will be Wednesday or Thursday. The Mavericks Golden State Warriors series is probably gonna be over pretty soon. That's that. As far as hockey goes, I have to say, once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Tampa Bay Lightning are in the Eastern Conference Finals. They swept the floor, they swept the ice with a Zamboni, took the Florida Panthers to school, and said, "Hey, Florida!" Smack them around like I'm smacked around the fucking trolls. Smack them like, fuck you. You know? They smacked around the Panthers, swept them in 4 games. So now they're in cruise control mode now. They're just waiting for the Rangers or the Carolina Hurricanes to win. And Game 4 of that series is tomorrow night at the Garden, the mecca of all sports arenas, probably the best arena in all of sports. Which is a hop, skip, and jump away for me. But yeah, game for tomorrow night at the Garden. On that stupid channel ESPN, because I don't know why USA, TNT, or any local channel of MSG play them on TV. I gotta listen to the crappy ESPN announcers. Fuck that shit. Alright, but at least they showed Wayne Gretzky last night. That was pretty cool. Can't go wrong with the great one. I'm not talking about The Rock. I'm talking about the actual great one. That is Wayne Gretzky. And guess who he played for? The Rangers. Didn't have a great Rangers career, but, still. He's still a legend in his own mind. Him and Mark Messier! That guy's a legend. I met Mark Messier many times. He's a great guy. Good guy. So I met some of the 94 team, too. Messier, Adam Graves, Brian Leach, Mike Richter. I even met John Van Beesbrook. Remember him? Ranger fans, you know who he is. The Beezer. I bet Glenn Healy when it was a Ranger, when it was backup for freaking Richter and late in the 90s and late 90s. Yeah, most of the core guys from the Rangers 94 team. But Messier, Graves, and Leach, and Richter are like the perfect people to meet. Perfect people. They're nice. They don't bother you. They treat the fans with respect, unlike certain people. But it is what it is, and that's pretty much it. I've met some of the Rangers from this year, too. Kreiderman does what other Kreidermans do. I met I call him Micah, but it's Mika Zibanejad. Say that 5 times fast. The Breadman, Artemi Panarin. Fucks every time he does the Rangers lineup. That guy loses his voice all the fucking time. I'm like, dude, you gotta lose your voice, by the time you play the first period. I'm like, come on. I'm Igor Shesterkin. Not the greatest goalie in Rangers history, but it is what if I had a top 5, well, not even a top 5, top 3 Rangers goalies of all time, Richter, John Davison, and Henrik. Can't go wrong with that. John Davison's a great guy. I met him, too. I met Sam Rosen, too. It's a power play goal! I even met Mike Keenan, the Weasel. And the other Weasel, Neil Smith. That's another Weasel. Thankfully, he gone. And Mike Keenan's doing just really hockey analysis. But, yeah. Met those 2 guys before they became Weasels. Good team, man. 2-1. Really, all 3 games should have won. Even though, really, Game 2, they should have won that too, but they fell flat. They should be up 3-0. We shouldn't be talking about Game 4 they have to win. But tomorrow night is another must-win at the Garden. The house will be rocking. The bars will be rocking. I'm going to a bar tomorrow night. I'm going to have fun. Not get drunk, but I'm going to have fun. with my all the Ranger chicks to try to hook up with me, but can't do it. But I digress. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna watch some hockey. Then I'm gonna watch some baseball in between. Now I gotta tell the bartender at the bar. It's like, hey, can you put the Ranger game on this TV and have the Met game on that TV, and then have SC on that TV? Not that I'm gonna watch NXT when I'm there at the bar, but they'll probably have it on anyway. And that's pretty much it. Alright, I talked way more than enough. Let's get to some comments from the chat. Comments from the chat, motherfuckers. Comments from the chat, you understand here? I shouldn't be talking like WJ, but... Yeah. I just hope WJ's getting better. That's the only thing I care about. Doesn't do anything stupid. But the videos he's not be doing on Facebook now is just... He is out there. He has lost his mind. I think he's very... I think Robbie Battle and watch his video on his channel. The last one he did when he was talking to his WJ's ex-fiance Melanie. Not that Melanie, but you know. Yeah, just watch that video on the Robbie Battle channel. It is just mind-boggling what Melanie is saying about Cedric. Sad, just sad stuff. But we'll move on. All right, so we got a couple people in the chat. Lauren's here, kind of shortened her name now. Now it's just Lauren. Hi, I'm Lauren. Like, hi, I'm Madonna. I'm Cher. I'm Gilly. That's my name, Pete Gilmore. They call me Gilly. But your mom calls me Daddy. Ain't that right there, trolls? I digress. Okay, Lauren says I'm here. Then she says, she spelled divided wrong. Divided, we fall. Well, we won't fall. We're united. United we stand. Divided we will not fall. Which we're the prophecy and we're the best thing going today. Anything else would be uncivilized. But I guess. Lauren says 10, then then after that, some lagging. Hopefully I fixed it, but we'll see. Ninja says, breathe. Breathe with a switchblade. Breathe with me. Okay. God bless the former singer of that great band, The Prodigy. What was his name? Keith Flynn, I think his name was. Forget. But Prodigy is a great band. No, I'm the fire starter. Oh, trusting fire starter. Anyway, love that band. Love that band. It is what it is. All right, Lauren says, don't count them out, meaning the San Francisco Giants. Even though they got destroyed tonight, 13-3 by the New York Mets. Sorry. Peterson with a great game tonight. 6 innings. Great. Only 2 runs, which really didn't matter at the time. Even though the Mets were down 2-0. And then, what do they do? Every time, and this is Gary Cohen. Gary Cohen we said yesterday. Every time the Mets are down by a run, by 2 runs, a couple runs, they always come back. Well, most of the time, and always come back. So, they were down 2-0. Next thing I know, 5-2. Lindor with a 2-run double, his 499th and 500th ribeye, because he had a nice good old steak tonight. Yeah, so congratulations to RBIs in his historic career. And then Big Pete Alonso, the polar bear, soon to be MVP, like me. You know, I'm Mr. VIP, but I'm your MVP there, right there, ladies? But I digress. Big Pete, big night, 3-1 homer. And then it was 5-2. Then the Mets got a run, and I think the 8th inning make it 6-2. Then they just blew the doors off the Giants. That fucking horrible fucking place they play in. The squirrel with a bomb. That's McNeil for you dumb people at home. McNeil with a bomb. Escobar with a couple RBIs. J.D. Davis had a field day today. 4 for 5. Couple RBIs. Pitching was great. Offense was great. Just a perfect game for the Mets. Perfect game. Not a perfect game, you know what I mean. But another great win for the Mets. Big series opening win. And tomorrow night, they got Chris Bassett on the mound. The Bassett Hounds on the mound tomorrow. See what he does after a pretty good performance last week. Well, last start, pretty good. Let's see what happens with that. Then Wednesday afternoon, we got Thomas Szapucki. Or as I call him, Szapucki. Pucky Pukey. Yeah, makes his 2022 debut. So I'm not looking forward to that game. So I'm thinking if all goes well, the Mets could take 2 or 3. I'd like a sweep. It would be really nice. But I'm thinking I'm probably going to get 2 or 3 from the Giants. And right now they got a big belch. No, that's 2. So I got 2 belches now. They got a big, fat, huge 8-game lead over the Filthies, who are now starting to come back a little bit. Not too much there, Philly, because your city's a shithole. And the people that live there are bigger shitheads, but I digress. Even though my cousin lives there, but she's a nice lady. Because it's my cousin. But yeah, the Phillies are 8 games back. JD's Braves lost tonight. Ha! So they're 9 games back. They're fading faster than Jeff Hardy, because I fade away and classify myself as obsolete. Obsolete! Delete! Pretty soon, the way the Mets are going, that NL East will be all but deleted. But, can't put the cart before the horse. You got that 13 games in June, right after June 1st. 10 on the road with the Dodgers, the Padres, and then the fucking Angels, and they come home for the Brewers. But hopefully we're going to get McGill back next week. That'd be pretty damn good for the rotation. So get one big piece back. But, we got to wait till July 21st till we get DeGrom and Scherzer back. Hopefully DeGrom. I think Scherzer will come back by around that time. DeGrom, I'm not so sure yet, but we'll see. But if they can get DeGrom and Scherzer back, then McGill, Bassett, Carrasco, and Walker probably be in the bullpen. One of those guys will be in the bullpen. And the way the offense is going right now, some people are not doing so good. Dom Smith. But they're doing, if the Mets can stay on course, maybe get another bat, maybe get some bullpen help. We'll see. There are rumors that certain people might be coming to the Mets. Aaron Judge, Juan Soto. But if the Mets get Aaron Judge, you can say goodbye. I don't know where they're going to put Marte. That's the problem. Where would you put Marte? So I don't know if Judge would be a good fit, or at least make him DH. And then play him every so often in right field. They could probably platoon him and Marte. I'll put Marte in. I'd put Marte in left. Maybe I'll put Nimmo in left. Then that's what I think of doing. I think that would be good. Put Marte in left. Nimmo in left. Marte in center. Judgy Wudgy in right. And then on the infield, you got Alonso at first, McNeil at second, Frankie at shortstop, and then at third base you have Escobar. You can platoon maybe J.D. Davis unless you trade him to the Yankees. Not that I care, but and then catcher. Well, they need a catcher, or just get rid of fucking Brian McCann because he's garbage. I would keep Mazika, Nito, and then Alvarez as a backup. Because Alvarez will probably be a Met next year. Official Met next year. But we'll see. As far as Juan Soto goes, I'll probably do the same thing. Put him as DH. And in right field, so. Who knows? But there are reports going around now that that the Mets are actually a big-time player for Aaron Judge during the trade deadline. So, Uncle Stevie's gonna open that checkbook. Not that we need Judge, not that I want Juan Soto, but if, Uncle Stevie's like must win right now mode. The way the Mets are going right now, I think getting Judge or a big bullpen guy, or maybe a big bat, maybe like Judge or Soto. This could be a special year, guys. Very, very, very special year for the Mets. But, you know, it's May 24th right now, so. Got a long way to go. Got another 120-something games to go. So got a long way to go. Not even halfway through the season yet. Long way to go. But we'll see what happens with that. So Mets win 13-3. And the Yankees lose to the fucking Orioles tonight, 6-4. You're the best team in the baseball, and you lose to probably one of the worst teams in baseball, the Baltimore Orioles, who have had the Yankees number this year. For a couple games, not all of them, but if you can't beat the Baltimore Orioles, there is something wrong with your team. It is what it is. And a big fuck you to Michael K. Michael K., you old senile bastard, saying that Gary Cohen is not a great broadcaster. Because he made fun on his stupid ESPN show talking about the Mets win the other day when Alonso hit the game-winning home run. He's making fun of Keith and Ron, you know, talking over him and not letting Gary have his moment. Like, shut the fuck up, Michael K., you fucking idiot. You're a really bad play-by-play announcer. You suck. And your radio show sucks too. That's why you were always number 2 behind Mike and the Mad Dog. And even now, you're still number 2 behind Boomer and Carton and everybody else that's on WFAN. So maybe you need to shut the fuck up, dude. Which you suck, the Yankees suck, the fans suck, and everybody yes. And whatever the Yankees play on WFAN, so shh. But yeah, Yankees should not even be on FAN. Should be on another channel. Because WFAN is a Mets channel. Sadly, they're now not on WFAN anymore. They're on CBS Radio 880, which is a stupid channel. But it is what it is. I think WFAN is the greatest sports talk radio channel in all of New York. Fuck ESPN. I hate that channel. The idiots, they're idiots on there. Pete Rosenberg, because he's a dick. And the other guy on the Michael K. show. I fucking hate that show. I can't listen to it. I can't. I watch, back in the day, I used to listen to Mike and the Mad Dog like every freaking day, Monday through Friday. Because Mike Francesa is a great guy. I met Mike Francesa a few times. Even though he's a big-time Yankee fan, but, you know, gotta respect him for the man he is. Because he always talks bad about the Mets somehow, even if they're doing good. And they got Mad Dog Russo screaming and hollering up a storm. And good afternoon, everybody! How you doing today? Mikey Mad Dog on the fan. How you doing, Mikey? Mikey. How you doing, Mikey? Okay. Shut up! It is what it is, but good stuff, man. But Michael K., you need to shut the fuck up, let Gary Cohen do his thing. Be the best fucking New York baseball play-by-play announcer on TV today. And Gary, Keith, and Ron are the best fucking announcers of all time in Major League Baseball. So you can shut the fuck up, and your little butt buddies, Susan Wallman and John Sterling, can go, it is high, it is far, it is I don't give a shit. Go fuck yourself, all 3 of you. That's all I gotta say about that. Alright, let's move on. But Mets big win today. I'm happy. That's all that matters. Alright, we got Savannah in the chat. Saying some naughty things. But just a point here. Savannah says, Prince She said, Prince is not coming on you no more because I don't want him on your show no more. You guys have a good night. Who are you to tell me who I have in my show, Savannah? But if Prince wants to, take some time off, that's fine. That's fine. He always has a place on my show. I know he's going to Twitch, but he always has a spot in the prophecy. His spot his spot as the Prince of the prophecy is not changing. Same thing like with Lauren. Same thing with Nick and everybody else in the prophecy. Their spot is sealed. But if Prince wants to, do other things, that's fine by me. I have no problem with that. We had a meeting tonight. Everything is squared away. We're back on normal. We're back at DEFCON 1. We were at DEFCON 4 the other day. Actually, yesterday we were at DEFCON 5. But it is what it is. And we will move on from that. But you don't have to tell him to be on my show. If he wants to be on my show, he can be on my show. You're not the boss of him, even though you're his wife and everything, but leave it at that. Take the dirty laundry off of my streams. That's all I gotta say about that. Alright, Lauren says, "Oh yeah, the macho man. Yeah, Lauren, yeah, how you doing, Lauren? Dig it." Okay. Anyway, move on. Alright, Savannah says, "It has nothing to do with the prophecy. He's in trouble with me." No. Take it up with him. Don't take it up with me. I'm just saying. You two are having problems, take it off my show. I don't need that shit on my show. We're a family show here. We do get X-rated sometimes. But yeah, don't want that. Don't want your drama on my channel. So take it outside. Take it outside, or I'll strip you of your mod powers. And if you don't like it, well, fuck you. But it is what it is. All right, Lauren says, "I'm also a Niners fan. I thought you were a Rams fan. You liar. You're a liar, Lauren. Liar. You're a liar." Because when, I think it was Brandon or Jordan was doing the Super Bowl stream, who was in the chat going, "Go Rams! Go Rams!" You. But it's cool. I mean, you're a Cali girl, so you can root for the Rams, but you really should root for the 49ers. Just saying. But, you root for whoever you want, but you root for you root for a winner. It is what it is. That's it. Alright, Lauren says, "Okay, baby girl." Okay. Okay. Like a bull from a night court. Okay. Move on. Lauren says, "I have Clear TV. I get all sports." Lucky. You're a lucky girl. That's it. Then she says, "TD Garden is nice too in Boston." Yeah. That's a nice arena. Nothing great, but the old Boston Garden, that's a nice place to go to. That's a nice arena. But you can't beat Madison Square Garden. You can't. The Mecca of all sports. That's the Mecca. You can't go wrong with that. It is what it is. Lauren says, "Mark Messier has a horse in the Kentucky Derby. Well, I hope he wins. Depending on what the odds are." Did they just have the Kentucky Derby? They already had the Kentucky Derby, so Mark Messier had a horse in the Kentucky Derby, but it did not win. That long shot, 101 long shot won. But that horse is not even going to be in the Kentucky Derby, the Preakness, or whatever's next. That sucks. That sucks, big hairy monkey cock. Or horse cack. But it is what it is. Oh, that's nice. It says, "I'm a Cali fan." You're a Cali girl, too. it is what it is. I'm a New Yorker for life, but, you know, I don't like a lot of New York teams besides the Mets, the Rangers, and the Jets. That's pretty much it. Don't like the Knicks. I used to like the Knicks. I don't like them anymore. I never liked them. I haven't liked the Knicks since 1992. Well, actually, not even before 92. Before Jordan just, like, ripped them apart. It is what it is. The years with Patrick Ewing. But as always, the New York Knicks back in the 90s were Michael Jordan's bitch. That's it for that. But yeah, I used to be a New York Giants fan because of my dad, of course, because he's a big Giant fan. I keep telling him to join my team, and he doesn't want to join. He's like, I don't want to join the Niners, but he'll watch the games with me. Because he's a big football fan, that guy. But it is what it is. But I'm a big Niners fan ever since 2011, really. This is my brother from another mother, the man behind there, the big man, big brother from another mother. You big. That's all I gotta say about that. You bastard. Throwing touchdowns to all the Niners greats that passed on during his time. But now he's watching down from heaven and kicked some ass. That's it. Lawrence says, I do, but they weren't in the Super Bowl. Sadly, they were not. No, they just choked near the end of that great Rams game, the NFC title game. They just choked near the end. Should have had that interception. It would have just basically sealed the deal. The guy dropped it. I was like, no! There's just some stupid penalties near the end. They just, took the foot off the gas and just said, hey, Jared Goff and the Rams, come on down. And it was just too late before they can even do anything. I was hoping it would go to overtime, and then the Niners would have blew the doors off in overtime. They would have won. But it is what it is. But this year, the redemption year, Trey Lance and company, I see good things. Good things. Freaking these idiot freaking wannabe NFL analysts or people that work for the NFL. They're saying that the fucking Niners are going 13-4 this year. I'm like, what? 13? I don't know about 13, dude. I say 10 or 11 at most. 13? I don't think 13. I'll be shocked if it's 13 with Trey Lance and company. 13? We shall see. We shall see. But I don't think the Niners are going to get 13. They'll be in the playoffs, I say, with between 10 and 11 wins. We'll move on. All right, Lawrence says, Jets, Nets, Rangers, Devils, Bruins, Celtics. Okay, big points with the Jets and the Rangers and the Celtics. Big points with me. Nets, the New Jersey Nets or the Brooklyn version of the Nets? I think both versions suck, but it's just my opinion. The Devils, they suck. Their arena sucks too. I hated them at the Continental Airlines Arena because that place is a shithole. Holy crap. Going to a Devils Rangers game or just going to a Nets game at the time. They were playing as the New Jersey Nets. And then going there for like a wrestling event there. That place sucked so bad. I'm glad they tore it down. But it is what it is. Now they play at the Prudential Center, which is But at least it's a hop, skip, and jump away from me. You know, I just have to get on the old New Jersey Transit train, and I'm there in like 10 minutes. Because it's like basically I think the first stop on the train actually going to New Jersey, New York Penn Station. Go there, you're there. You go there, you get off, and then you walk a few blocks, and then you're at the Prudential Center. Can't beat that. Better than sitting in traffic on the New Jersey Turnpike. It is what it is. The Bruins are okay. I don't root for the Bruins because they stink, and certain scrote likes that team, but fuck him and fuck his team. Where are you guys now? Bye. Fuck that guy. Fuck this team too. Lawrence says the Lakers, or as we call them, the Fakers. Lawrence says that the Niners might make the Super Bowl. We'll see. Then Lawrence says Jason Kidd's version of the Nets. Oh yeah, that's a good team. That was a good team back in the day. Jason Kidd. What was his name? That 3-point guru that was on that team. Sasha Dragnovich, or whatever the fuck his name was. That guy that passed away many years ago. Jason Williams, the guy that he was a good player, then he got arrested. Nets were a good team, and then they moved to Brooklyn. They had some good teams. They had a good team a couple years ago. Now they have Durant, freaking Harden. Basically people that can't play anymore. Everybody thought that Brooklyn was going to win maybe this year or last year, and they ran into basically buzzsaws like Atlanta and company. Lakers when Kobe was there, when Magic Johnson was there, great teams back in the 80s, and then the late 90s and the 2000s with Kobe and Shaq. That was a dynasty back in the day. Kobe and Shaq were a good dynasty. Jordan and company with Scottie Pippen, the man in the middle, Bill Cartwright, Tony Kukoc, and the czar, Phil Jackson and company. Good stuff back in the day, man. Good stuff. Well, the Lakers, after Kobe left, and then sadly he passed away, so, big ups to Kobe in heaven and his daughter, too. But yeah, after that, the Lakers weren't so good, but, then Gabe Braun came around and kind of changed him around a little bit, but now where's Gabe Braun now? His team is garbage. Boy, did they have a bad year this year, and LeBron just basically had probably one of the worst years in his career. That's what happens when you try to go to a super team like you did when Miami, with those 2 years. You're out of here. You're out of here. You went. Well, where did he go after that? After those years, he went to. Did he go back to Cleveland? No, I think he went. I forget. Who cares? Gabe Braun sucks. And anybody who likes LeBron James, well, you suck too. Lawrence says, my boys. Okay. Kobe, I guess Kobe and Shaq. Lawrence says SJ2. Was that San Jose? You put another S in there, you have SSG2. Vegeta! Sorry. Kakarot! I turned into Super Saiyan 3! Faster than... Ha! Kakarot! I'm the Prince of all Saiyans, Kakarot! Sprinkles, Kakarot! Sprinkles! Okay. Let's be easy. Oh, Space Jam 2. Ugh. Don't get started with me that stupid movie, Space Jam 2. Horrible. Space Jam 1 is the original. You can't... I don't know why they made a sequel with LeBron. Should have made it with Kobe. But it was way past after he died and everything. But Space Jam is awesome, though. I love Space Jam. Suck like monkey balls. Donkey balls. Space balls. Anyway. Alright, let's move on from that. It's 2:12 in the morning. I want to get this review done, and I'm gonna go to bed. I got things to do tomorrow. I gotta work, like some of you people who don't do videos at 3 o'clock in the morning and you have a job. I might be doing a video at 2:12 in the morning, but I can still get up in the morning and go to work. Unlike you fucking idiots. Ding ding. Ding ding. Ding 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 ding. Spaceballs the movie. Anyway, we'll move on. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, at 2:13 in the morning on this late Monday night, May the 23rd, 2022, if you're watching from somewhere else, May the 24th, 2022, we're just a few days away from Memorial Day weekend, the unofficial start of summer. Feels like someone has got my goddamn house. I gotta put the. Actually, I'm gonna do that right now. I'll be right back. Do that. Ugh. I put the fan on because it's freaking hot as balls in my house. And now we woke up the wrestling cat. Wrestling cat, how you doing? Come here, booby. What you doing, booby? Come here. What you doing? You wanna play? You wanna come up here? You wanna come up? You wanna come up? No. You wanna come up? You wanna sit down? You wanna go down? You wanna lay down in your little area? Susie? Yeah, Susie likes to have the fan on her when it's hot. So, barely feel it, but I got the fan on, so trying to cool down the house right now. So, I had the window open, but still the heat is still hot in here. I don't know why. But I have the heat off and everything. It's freaking like a sauna in here. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. You know, I'm hot. Right, ladies? But I digress. Alright, on this late Monday night, it is time for your late night. Monday night. Oh, I'm sorry. Monday night Raw review for May 23rd, 2022 from the Ford Center in Evansville, Indiana. Yep. And it's Friday night, we'll be in Little Rock, Arkansas. Alright, so we're in the South this week for SmackDown. And in the North this week for Raw. But it's what it is. Alright, so for the Ford Center in Evansville, Indiana, Monday Night Raw emanated from, and boy, this show sucked fucking donkey cock. Like I said, 15 commercial breaks. And one match in the span of an hour and a half. One match? I mean, like the first hour and a half was freaking segments of one goddamn match. You can't do that. I mean, they spaced it out near the end, but come on, the first hour and a half? One stinking match? And then a whole bunch of recaps? Nobody wants to see fucking recaps all day. Come on. I know I have a thing on my nose you can see, but it is what it is. I don't know what that is. Can I see? I think you can see a little bit of it. There's a little pimple. That's fine. I'm good. And if you don't like it, well, fuck you. Alright, so we had that. So, like I said, Raw stunk tonight. Let's get into it. As always, our commentary team of Jimmy Smith, Corey Slave, and Byron Saxton. The slug he is. It is what it is. Alright, so nothing really big to talk about here. The only thing that was advertised was Cody Rhodes and The Miz, which wasn't really great, but but everything that happened with Seth Rollins. That was pretty much it. Also advertised was Bobby Lashley's almighty challenge to Omos. The goddamn do. And then other than that, everything else was kind of. But that's Monday Night Raw for you. I can only imagine what's going to happen on the Memorial Day episode, which is the go-home show before next Sunday's Hell in a Cell. And Hell in a Cell doesn't even look good. That card looks like shit. But I digress. Alright, excuse me. Alright, so let's open this bag. Alright, so we open with a recap of the Usos beating RK Bro to win the Unified Tag Team Championships, thanks to Roman, of course. And then after the match, Roman and company beat the living shit out of Riddle and Orton. They put Riddle through the announce table with a superfly splash. And then they just beat the fucking shit out of Randy. And both were being medically evaluated after that. They said Riddle had a bad back and a hip injury. He just said Orton's being evaluated. So we got all that. Then we go to the arena. We hear the music of Riddle, or Matt Riddle, comes out on his scooter by himself. No mention of Randy. So I guess Randy was not medically cleared, or he's still suffering the effects from that beatdown last week. So surprisingly, Riddle is back. 3 days after getting his butt handed to him by Roman and company. I would have thought, like, hey, let's just take the week off. Riddle's like, no. So anyway, Riddle comes out, doesn't even jump in the ring to, flip his flippity flops off. So we see the animated animals like come out. I was hoping for that. I was thinking, hey, we had giraffes last week. How about this week we have a jackass? Or picture these monotonous trolls that hang around us, but it is what it is. But I digress. Anyway, so he gets in the ring normally, and he sounds very serious this time. Most serious I've seen Riddle in a long time. He talks about how things have been hard for him and Randy in the last few years. His back was messed up before the unification match, and he could barely walk. Talk about Randy. I assume. Maybe I don't know. Both of them looked fucked up before the match anyway, so blah 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 blah. So he talks about that. Then he says that he's not happy with that tribal piece of trash, Roman Reigns. Ooh. I guess you really want to get beat up there, Riddle, huh? You calling your tribal chief, your unified world champion, a piece of trash? A tribal piece of trash? Well, I ain't gonna sit well with Roman on Friday night. So you got some apologizing to do, my friend. But I know you won't because you're a weed smoker, so. Here's the weed talking. I guess, I don't know. So he calls Roman a tribal piece of trash, and Riddle wants revenge on everybody in the bloodline. I guess that means Paul too. I don't know. He says, I'm gonna get my revenge. He switched revenge. And he's like, Randy, I know you're watching at home, and I'm gonna get revenge on you, my friend. For you. Blah, blah, blah. Then the idiots in the crowd go, RK bro! RK bro! Yeah! Riddle! Those idiots do not know who their tribal chief is. And they don't acknowledge the tribal chief, but they will. In time. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so that was basically it for the segment. So I gave the serious Riddle promo 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that's it. And we move on from there. Then we get to our first match, which really didn't last that long. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Yeah, like I don't know how long that promo was, about 10 minutes. 10, 15 minutes at most. Then you have a 3-minute match. And then after that was segment after segment, commercial after commercial. When are we going to get another match here? A little less talk and a lot more action here on BCR. Oh, sorry. On Raw. God damn, if my ex was here right now, she'd be like, a little less talk and a lot more action. The former Queen of Extreme, Ashley Marie. She's probably watching with her, her husband in upstate New York now, and her 3 or 4 kids. Good thing I didn't get locked with that one, but I'm not gonna go there. So that's long story. That's a long time ago stuff. Not even long. That was like 14 years ago. Jeez. That was my last actual girlfriend was Ashley Marie back in the day. Now I'm with Rosa for 14 years, and it's been great. 14 more to go. And more. 14 goddamn years with that bone chain. Goddamn. But I love her. I know she did not break up with me. People think oh, she's not with you. He broke up with you because you're going out with Maria. Like I wish, but But it is what it is. You're just jealous that I have a girlfriend and you don't, because all you do is this. jack off to me. You jack off to me. You jack off in front and yeah, basically you just jack off to me and ride my dick for 13 years. I hope you enjoyed the ride. And I hope you like my vitamin D and the milk, because you've been liking it for 13 years. It's not stale or anything like that. That's pure grade A vitamin D in your ass. But I digress. Alright, moving on from that stuff. Alright, so we had Riddle in 6-man tag team action. As surprisingly, him and the Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, they team up against the Usos and the guy that looks like he wants to be in the Bloodline. That's Sami Zayn, or as we call him, Rusty. So that's it. Pretty much a 3-minute suckfest. Wait, I take that back. It wasn't a 3-minute suckfest. I lied. I lied. I was just kidding. I wish it was 3 minutes, right? Did I say 3 minutes? Anyway, alright, so we start the match off with a quick promo from the Usos on the Tron. Talk about how great they are. They get a special entrance from Mike Rome, announcing them from the Bloodline, the unified WWE Tag Team Champions of the World, the Usos. I get that. Pretty damn good. So the Usos come out. They hang out with Sami Zayn. He's like dancing to the stupid, the day one-ish. He's dancing like, you look like a fucking fool, dude. And then Riddle comes out of nowhere, and there's a big humongous brawl on the stage. And then referees and agents had to come out to break it up before we even get an official bell. So finally, after 3 goddamn minutes, and with commercial time, we actually get to this match. It starts with Sammy backing away from Angelo Dawkins to start. Riddle and Montez Ford then trade places on the apron. This is for some odd reason. Hey, you can't sit here. That's my spot. What do you mean it's your spot? That's my spot. My spot, dog spot, liver spot, but my spot. Can't you just stay in the fucking ring? Doesn't matter what spot you're on. Nobody cares. But I can't get my good side. Fucking idiots. Anyway, Dawkins takes Sammy in the corner, then tags in Riddle. And then Sammy goes after the bad ribs of Riddle. So that's why his ribs were all taped up. Looked like it was taped up with fucking like a mesh tape. I'm like, what the fuck? That's not the actual tape we used back in the day. Like, did someone get that at the hardware store? Probably. Anyway, Riddle fights up and hands it off to Montez Ford as he cleans house, and then he gets sent to the outside. Then he gets sent into the ring steps. Ow. Alright, so the heels are in control. We go to another commercial break. This is like the 3rd or 4th commercial break at the time. Come back, Montez Ford still in trouble. And then Riddle's ribs are dropped on the barricade by the Usos. And then Montez Ford fires up, fights back up, brings in Riddle, which I don't even think that was a good tag, because Riddle was like so hurting with his ribs. But anyway, everything breaks down after that. Montez Ford hits a flippity-dippity-doo on the Usos. And then Riddle and Sami Zayn are left in the ring. Riddle hits the Demon DDT on him. He's looking for the Gilmore Cutter. Then the Usos try to help, and then Riddle kind of goes after them. The Usos drop down to the floor, and they're like, "Fuck Sami Zayn." Well, yeah, pretty much. So it's like, "Fuck Sami Zayn," and then Riddle waits for Sam to get up. Boom, Gilmore Cutter, bang. 1, 2, 3. Riddle and the Street Profits get the win. Official time, a little over 12.5 minutes. But in reality, it felt like 45. With the commercial breaks and everything, the first match ended like at 8:45 almost. I was like, God. That's it. So, match itself was Gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. And Riddle celebrates, and it looks like we're going to get Matt Riddle versus Roman Reigns at Hell in a Cell. And you know what that means? You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. No one knows what it means. Stacked, packed, pin, good night, Riddle. Nice knowing you. And then next month at Money in the Bank, Randy Orton's going to come around and say, hey, I want to get revenge on what happened at Hell in a Cell. Probably a better match than Riddle versus Randy Orton. I mean, Riddle versus Roman. That, I think Roman versus Orton, probably a great match, I think. But we get the same fucking thing. Stacked, packed, pin, Roman wins. Again. Goodbye, Randy Orton. And then Roman goes to SummerSlam, and I don't know who he's going to face at SummerSlam. Maybe Drew McIntyre. Stacked, packed, pin. Get out of here, Drew McIntyre, again. Get your ass back to Wales. And that's it. And he's going to go to Clash of the Castle and probably lose to Cody Rhodes. Which I hope does not happen. We don't need Cody with the fucking belt. And the one to beat Roman. Come on. I think if it's anybody, it's probably going to be Cena. And I really don't want that. Roman already beat Cena once, so he has to beat him again to send him away again. Get him out of here. I gotta come back from Roman, baby. For children. I gotta beat Roman for you, children. Because Roman's making you cry, children. I'm gonna do for you, children. I'm gonna get my 17th title, children. You know what Roman's thinking right now? Who's John Cena? I'm the tribal chief. Acknowledge me. Roman should not lose that title to anybody. The rest of this year, and going into next year. Let him beat the shit out of The Rock at WrestleMania 39. Then if you really want him to lose to somebody like Cody Rhodes, you do it next year. I would do it at next year's Hell in a Cell. Or next year's SummerSlam. Let Roman go 3 years with the title. And then nobody will ever replicate that. I don't care who you are. We'll see what happens with that. Ding ding. Okay. Had to read Lauren's comment again. Ding ding. And move on. Alright, after that, we gotta look back at Bobby Lashley beating Omos last week in a cage. By accident, almost. Even though Omos threw him into the cage broke. And then, basically Lashley pulled off a Brock Lesnar. And won the match after getting thrown out of the cage. Roman and Brock landed on hit the cage broke. Roman's foot hit the floor, but the referee's like, oh, no, Brock won the title. Okay. I don't get it, but okay. So that's basically almost the same thing happened, but Lashley got thrown into the cage broke, and then he was like, ugh, fell to the ground. I win! That's it. So we're going to get the Almighty Challenge. That, and we get that right now. Alright, so Bobby Lashley comes out looking like $1 million. So that. Then he gets in the ring and says that almost we're gonna do this one more time. A third time? Come on. He says I'm gonna face you for one more time in a strip match. At the time he said that. One-on-one at Hell in a Cell. And that's it. So then MVP and Omos come out to answer the challenge. MVP doesn't really think much of Lashley. Same thing with Omos. So Lashley says, alright, here's my almighty challenge. We're going to have a match tonight. I assume with Omos. Well, at the time it was Omos. We're going to have a match. The winner gets to pick the stipulation for the pay-per-view in a match that we really don't want to see. So Lashley's like, well, I don't want you, Omos. I want you, MVP. So everybody's like, nah, I don't want to fight tonight. No, not gonna happen. No, this ain't gonna happen. No, challenge, I don't want it. So Lashley does some goading in. He's like, come on, stop being a pussy. Then eventually gets MVP to agree to the match. So we're gonna get that a little bit later on. And then MVP kind of whispers something in Omos' ear. And then he goes right to the ring. And then Omos goes around the ring. I thought he was going to attack Lashley from behind. But then Lashley kind of like hits MVP anyway, and then almost is just standing there. Like it comes from this side of the ring all the way back to see, to take care of MVP. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Did you miss the cue there, Jordan? Pretty much. That's it. So we'll see what happens later on in the night with MVP and Lashley. The winner picks the stipulation in a match that we don't need to see. That's it. Alright, so I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we find out that the next stadium show after SummerSlam, which is in late July. I think it's July. Actually, I think it's July 24th. I think it's on Rose's birthday. That's not a good thing. That's a bad thing. Well, it might be a good thing because I'm probably be out half the day, and then I can come home. It's like, hey, after we have the good birthday sex, and then I'm gonna all right, I'm gonna go watch SummerSlam. I'll be back in like 3 hours for round number whatever. Because on Rose's birthday we're gonna go rounds. Even on my birthday we go rounds. But I digress. Alright, so after SummerSlam, which is going to be in the, I guess where the Nashville, where the Tennessee Titans play, or I forgot what stadium they're playing in, they're having it in. Then after that, they go to the UK for the Clash of the Castle pay-per-view in Cardiff, Wales, at that big stadium there. But they go back to Saudi Arabia. Because we haven't had a Saudi Arabia show since Elimination Chamber in February? Was that February? I think. But they're coming back to Saudi Arabia for Crown Jewel 4. That will be on November the 5th. I think that's a Saturday. Let me check my trusty calendar here. I know we're going late. It's 2:30 in the morning. We're gonna get out of here pretty quick soon. Let's see here. Okay, May, June, July. No, that can't be a misprint. Oops, I'm looking at the wrong date. Okay, I was right. Alright, November the 5th is a Saturday. So it's going to be Saturday afternoon, November the 5th. Now, I don't know if they're going to work something out with NXT during that weekend, or they're going to maybe do something Survivor Series weekend, which is November the 20th, because Thanksgiving is November the 24th this year. So I would think they'll do something like NXT, do NXT TakeOver or whatever, NXT type show on the 19th, then the 20th, and then the Raw after that, November the 21st. And then they got a taped, it's going to be a taped SmackDown on November the 25th. And that's it. Let's see, going into December, I don't think they're going to have taped shows, I don't think. Yeah, I think all December, the Raw is going to be live. December 5th, December 12th, December 19th, which I think is either going to be the pay-per-view after, the Raw after, whatever the December pay-per-view is, if they have one. Or they'll go to day 1 on January 1st again, which is a Sunday. So they'll do day 1 part 2, or day 1, 2, whatever one. 1.2, I don't know. As far as Raw goes, the Raw after Christmas is December 26th. I don't know if that's going to be a live show. And then the SmackDown before Christmas Eve and Christmas is December 23rd. That might be live. We'll see. Then the final SmackDown of the year, December the 30th. I assume that would be live as well. Then the first Raw of 2023 will be January the 2nd, which is the Raw after day 1, unless they change the date for that. Then the first SmackDown of 2023 is Friday, January 6th. The first Dynamite is January the 4th. And NXT, January the 3rd. That'll probably be New Year's Evil 3. And I think the Royal Rumble next year is January the 29th. But we'll see what happens with that. I think, okay, Lauren put up a comment. Lauren put 10 days before my birthday, and November 20th show my anniversary. Okay. Alright, so let me read that again. Okay. 10 days before my birthday, So your birthday's what? October? Because you're saying November 20th show is the anniversary. Okay, that's 2 weeks after, so. Yeah, November 20th Survivor Series. So that's Lauren's anniversary. What? I don't know. But her birthday, I think is 10 days before Crown Jewel. Oh, your birthday is November the 13th, so it's a week before some Survivor Series. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So on a Sunday, too. So we're going to have fun. Yep, November 13th is Lauren's birthday. So I'm going to celebrate with Lauren and on the 13th. And after that, we get ready for SummerSlam. And then the end of the year, all those good shows coming up. My birthday on December the 24th, which is a Sunday. I can't believe it's a Sunday, and football's going to be played on my birthday. So, damn. I gotta watch football. I assume the Jets and the Giants are going to play at 1. So I gotta watch either both games. And then after the Giants game, I'm going to have to I gotta go to my parents' house, or go to my uncle's house, or go somewhere for my birthday. And then watch I'll probably miss most of the 4 o'clock game. Because the Niners were at 1 o'clock because they played the Washington assholes, the Redskins, Commanders, whatever you want to call them. So that gave us a 1 o'clock game, so I don't have to go anywhere. So I don't have to, rush over to my parents' house. Hey, the Lions game is on, I gotta watch it. I don't have to watch that. I can watch the end of the 4 o'clock game, and then go watch the Sunday night football game, whatever that may be. Do that, and then, New Year's Eve, they're going to have football. Actually, not New Year's Eve, sorry. New Year's Day. Wait, I take that back. I take it back because, yeah, I think they said that the Niners play on my birthday. December the 24th, which is a Saturday. And Christmas is on a Sunday, so, there'll be football on Christmas. And New Year's Day. And I know the Niners played the night game that day. I think they're playing the Raiders in Vegas. That's going to be interesting. What do you want to watch? Let's watch the Niners, or you want to watch day one? Put your money on the Niners-Raiders game. That's what I would do. But move on from it. Alright, let's get back to Monday Night Raw, and then we're going to finish up. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Alright, so Crown Jewel 4, November the 5th, in Saudi Arabia. So Vince is going to get his blood money in a few months. He's going to get his blood money in November. He's going to get the euros from London, from the Prime Minister. Or maybe Queen Elizabeth, Prince Charles and company. Going to get his euros on September the 4th. Not that it's going to do any good, but at least it should be a good show. That UK pay-per-view is going to be, I think it's going to be pretty damn good, because it's in UK and the fans are just like, they're going to be berserk for those shows in September. And I think they have Raw and SmackDown coming up in, I think, August or September. Or after that, I forget. I think it's in August. I think it's August 1st and 2nd, or sometime in August they're going to be in London. So that's going to be taped as usual, so. But those fans are wild and crazy people. Sacchetti. That's spaghetti. Sacchetti. I'm watching Bobby Flay, sorry. Alright, so we got that. Alright, then we get a beautiful video with a look back at Asuka, the beautiful Asuka, my first wife. Nobody is ready for Asuka except my dick. But you knew that already. So we see her becoming the #1 contender last week by beating Becky. And that's it. And we'll move on from there. That was good. Nice to see Asuka, of course. So we can see her in the main event again. And move on. Lauren says, I'll ask Chase to stream on Twitch for the Peacock pay-per-views. Okay. Do you want to do that? I probably won't be able to watch because I might have a problem getting on Twitch. Unless he simulcasts it. If he simulcasts it on YouTube and Twitch, I can watch it on YouTube. But on Twitch, it's going to be a problem. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just I just don't understand. I think it's an internet connection, or just, I don't know. Every time I go on Twitch on my laptop, or not my laptop, my desktop, or my phone, it just has a problem loading. I don't know why. It was just my phone, my internet connection. I don't know. But we'll try. We'll try. Okay, Lauren's gonna work it out with me and how to. Maybe one day I'll do a watch along on Twitch. Obviously, I can't show the pay-per-view, but if I could do it off, from StreamYard, I'll try to do it. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Do it on Twitch on the desktop, because I want to watch the pay-per-view and my chat at the same time. So in case assholes come in my chat, we'll see what happens with. We'll see what happens with that. Maybe I can I'll see if maybe when I can do it on StreamYard and it's going pretty good. I can probably just put the phone right next to me, like I'm doing right now, and I can just watch the live chat feed on my phone on Twitch. But we'll see. We'll see how everything goes. But probably won't be for a while. But because I don't use Twitch that much anyway. I do have a Twitch channel. I just don't use it. Eventually, I will when I finally think about getting off this monstrosity of a website, which could be sooner than later. But it is what it is. Alright, so after the Oscar segment, the video I should say, we get to a really weird segment. We have Dana Brooke, who somehow is still the 24/7 champion. She wants Carmella, and she's running after Carmella, saying, "I want to suck Corey Graves' cock," because she has a tiny cock, like certain people we know. Anyway, Dana wants Carmella after what happened last week, but runs into Becky Lynch, who's wearing a very white shirt, very weird shirt. I was in Issa's chat. I'm like, holy crap! Somebody call Falco. If you don't know who Falco is, I think you need to listen to Falco. Amadeus. Rock me Amadeus. That guy, Falco. Great song, by the way, back in the 80s. But she looked like a mix between Prince in his old school days. Not Prince Idol, I mean Prince, the singer Prince. Like his Doves Cry video. Or, I don't know, or Shakespeare. But looking weird. But it is what it is. Lauren says that's why I seesaw from YouTube to Twitch. Okay, there you go. Alright, so Becky, so Dana Brooke wants to come out, but once into Becky, then they start arguing a little bit, and Becky's like, "Get the fuck out of here before I take that title!" And I just throw it away like I don't need it. I was waiting for that. I was just waiting for Becky to just beat the shit out of Dana, and then just put her foot on her stupid, ugly, catering ass. It's like, hey, 1, 2, 3, Becky Lynch is a 24/7 champion. Then she goes through, because she was with Kevin Patrick. Actually, Adam Pearce, I should say. And she looks at, and Adam's like, "Ooh, congratulations there, Becky, you're the 24/7 champion." And then Becky's like, "Fuck this title." Throws it at, she throws it away, and then she walks out. Like, I don't need this title, I don't even need you. Get him out of here. But wait, she comes right back and says, "Hey, Adam Pearce, I want Oscar to rematch." Adam Pearce is like, "Okay, I'll make that official." So it is now official for the main event. And Adam's like, "Becky, if you win, it'll be a triple threat match at Hell in a Cell for the Raw Women's Championship." But didn't you see that coming from a mile last week? After last week, I should say. You saw that coming. Alright, so I give that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, after that, we get Judgment Day. Damn this fucking connection. Sorry I was lagging again, I apologize. As soon as I say Judgment Day, I think Edge cuts off my feed. Fuck you, Edge. So sorry about that. Once again. So anyway, Judge comes out. Damien gets on the mic, talks about how we have an open call for new members last week, but he says now those people need to help themselves, meaning AJ, Liv Morgan, Finn Balor, blah blah blah. Rhea then starts ranting about how she doesn't like Morgan anymore, and then Edge talks about how the team is power. He says everyone is sheeple. That's a new word, sheeple. Afraid to get everything you can out of life. So he begs the question: who's next to join Judgment Day? Is it Tommaso Ciampa? Most likely. Corey Graves, who was teased on Twitter. Drew McIntyre, and everyone's like, "Oh!" And Edge's like, "Oh, surprised you on that one, didn't I?" Oh man, imagine Drew McIntyre turning heel again and joining it with Edge. That would be good. I would love to see Drew McIntyre turn heel, because he's boring as fuck right now. But I think it's going to be Ciampa or Finn Balor. I think it's Ciampa most likely, though. But anyway, or maybe it's AJ Styles. And then he starts going on a tangent, talking about AJ. It's like, yeah, you don't need Finn. You don't need Liv. Why don't you just join us? You can learn a thing or two from me. You know, maybe you'll go somewhere in your career. And then I can go to your wife and kids. I can go to your kids, and they can call me Uncle Edge. I was like, oh shit, Uncle Edge. Like, damn. And then he'll go like, he's like, I was thinking he was gonna say something about Wendy, his wife, AJ's wife, Wendy. He's gonna go, hello, Wendy. But Uncle Edge works. Uncle Edge. But it's Uncle Ben. Huh. Uncle Ben's rice. Okay. I'll have to interrupt. And we're going to get intergender tag team match, or a mixed tag team match coming up. But I gave Edge's promo, probably the best segment of the night, 2.5 out of 5 stars, and that's it. Then we get to this match. Liv Morgan and AJ teaming up against Rhea Ripley and Punishment Priest. Or Poppy Priest, as Issa calls him. Match is alright, nothing to talk about. Priest starts working on AJ's arm. AJ comes back and gets the tag to Liv Morgan. And as always, in mixed tag matches, the women face the women, the men face the men, which I think is ridiculously stupid. You get that in AEW too, which I don't know why. I miss intergender tag matches where the women beat up the men and the men beat up the women. You don't get that anymore unless you're at an indie show. Certain indie shows, I should say. Certain indie shows, especially in the New York area, they have the idiots from the New York State Athletic Commission, the asshole that he is. He's at every event. And every time the ring announcer would be Shane Fair, they're a member of the Prophecy, Shane Fair. Oh, it's Ryan Peterson, another member of the Prophecy. I forgot to mention that. I forgot to mention Ryan Peterson, who does WrestlePro and other various promotions, does MMA as well. He's in the Prophecy now. I gave him a contract at WrestlePro. He signed it right away. I was trying to get Killer Cross and Scarlett, but I didn't have enough fucking paper. I don't have enough money to get Scarlett and Kevin Cross, or Killer Cross. I don't have enough money for that. But maybe, just maybe, is a possibility I might be going to Outlaw Wrestling in Bay Ridge on June the 10th. Possibly I'm going to that. I'm not sure if I'm going yet. But if things go well, and I still don't know when, I'm still finalizing my trip, my vacation. I just don't know what day I'm actually going to go. Still kind of finalizing everything. I'm thinking it's going to maybe that week I'm going, of a week of Outlaw I'm going, so I'm not going to buy the tickets just yet. But if it's after June 10th, then I'm definitely going to that show. Prophecy will be there full force once again. I don't know if Nick's going to that show. I know Mikey Mittens is going to that show. So, But in somehow, some way, the prophecy will be in full force, as always. I would love to go, for Rosa to go to the show, but she got plans that day as well, so it might just be me, which sucks. It was a long-ass fucking Uber ride home. Ooh, $55. Or if you got a discount, you can get it for about $45. It's coming from all the way from Bay Ridge to my area, so. Long car ride. Not that long, but it's like 15 minutes car ride, because you get a good Uber driver. But it is what it is. So yeah, I'm thinking about going to that show. Prophecy will be around. I'm hoping, because what I'm hearing, that show is going to have Nick Aldis, the former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Melina, that she's going to be there. I can't wait to see her again. I'm going to try to get Melina to join the Prophecy. We need more women in the Prophecy, goddammit, besides Rosa and technically Savannah. And Hedeka Lisk. But, you know, besides Lauren and Rosa, I need more people. I need more females in the Prophecy. I do. So, I'm going to try to get Melina. See what happens with that. Maybe I'll talk to Nick Aldis if he's doing a meet and greet. I don't know, but... other than that, I don't know who else is going to be there from the NWA. Maybe James Storm. Maybe. I'm saying he's going to be definite. Maybe Tyrus. Not that I want to talk to Tyrus, but... It's like, hey, Tyrus, what do you think of Joe Biden? Oh, he sucks. I mean, if you watch Tyrus on Fox News, you know what I'm talking about. But it is what it is. I don't know who else might be coming from the NWA. Maybe, I'm hoping Velvet Sky, because, you know, I've been wanting to talk to Velvet Sky for the longest, and especially when she was in Ring of Honor with Angelina Love and Mandy Leon, part of the Allure. I mean, I waved to her at the last Ring of Honor show I was at the Hammerstein Ballroom. I waved to her, and I just, because I was going to the bathroom. She's like, hey, come over here, we'll talk. I'm like, no, I gotta go to the bathroom, I'll be right back. I didn't come back. So, not that I'm scared of Velvet Sky or anything, she's one hot piece of ish. But, I'm glad she got rid of Bully Ray. Glad. I'm kind of glad for her that she's with somebody better than Bully Ray. That's just my opinion. But yeah, maybe Velvet. Alright, we're back. Yeah, I really love to meet Billy Corgan. Talk about some smashing pump, but that was. See what happens with that. Alright, but yeah, possibly going to that show, gonna have a good time. We'll see what happens with that. If you're going, just look up Outlaw Wrestling NWA on Google. You can get tickets on eventbrite.com or at the door. 6:30 meet and greet, 7:30 bell time on June the 10th. And if you want to go, go. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to even go, but we'll see. If I am, hey, more the merrier. Come up and meet the Prophecy one-on-one. Maybe get your ass kicked. No, I don't know, bro. Just kidding. But yeah, we'll take pictures. We'll take autographs for a certain amount of money. Now we gotta make money here, so we'll have a good time. We'll watch some wrestling, and then that's it. Definitely will be doing, if I do go, I'll be doing some videos once again. Hopefully it gets 2.4 million, I wish 2.4 million, 2.4 thousand hits, 2,400. The first video, the one I was at WrestlePro, I think it's the fans, so I'm not the fan eventually, but I hate getting choppy in the fucking video, but it is what it is. I'll chop it off. Not that chop it off, but anyway, before I was really cut off again. But yeah, I'm gonna have fun. If I do go, it's great. If I don't, well, not the end of the world, not the first indie show I missed, but I'd like to go to that show because I've never seen Outlaw Wrestling, because it's in a different part of Brooklyn, which I can't go to. And And it'd be nice to see the NWA for the first time in many years. Holy shit. But, so come on down if you feel like it. Like I said, tickets are on sale at eventbrite.com, or you can go to the door the day of the show. I assume the tickets are cheap. I don't know yet. Depends. I guess it depends what it is on Eventbrite and at the door. I assume they're gonna be like, I would say 25, maybe $30 for general admission. Front row probably be about 40, maybe 50. Second row probably like $30, $40. Not gonna be that bad. I'm just gonna get general admission, so. Because I don't want to waste $50 on the freaking front row tickets. I mean, I'd love to be, front row for that, but pricey. But we'll see. See how much I can, what I can do. We'll see what I can do. But if I go, I go. I don't, I don't. Bottom line. All right, let's finish up. Enough of that. All right, so let's get back to this match with Liv Morgan and AJ against Rhea Ripley and Damien. I'm going to paraphrase now because I want to go to bed. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Pretty decent match. Kind of back and forth match. We're getting near the end after 16 million fucking commercial breaks. Liv drops Rhea. Sets up a springboard spinning code breaker for a near fall. Pretty nice. As Edge puts the foot on the rope. AJ then ducks Edge from the other side of the ring. Damien makes the save. Damien makes the save. And that leaves Liv to try Oblivion. But Edge grabs Ripley's pants. Probably puts his hands down his pants, grabbing her ass. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, I see something in your ass. Trying to grab her thong, maybe. I don't know. Edge is a creepy bastard. But anyway, Liv tries for Oblivion. Edge pulls Liv back by her pants, which allows Liv to hit the back of her head on the mat, and then Rhea stacks Liv up, kind of that weird missionary position type pin she does. She must be taking notes from Edge. I'm kidding. She stacks up Liv 1, 2, 3. They get the win in 10.5 minutes. So Judgment Day rolls on and still has the number of Liv Morgan. All right, we're back again. I apologize. All right, sorry about that. Again, that was like the 6th time. We have to go, so we're gonna try to get this done quick. All right, so after the match, we get a big beatdown on AJ and Liv. I'm like, where the fuck is Finn? I guess he wasn't there. Probably wasn't there at the show. So we get that. So I don't know what's gonna happen for Hell in a Cell. It's gonna be a 6-man tag, or I really don't know what it is, and I really don't care. So, but as long as if the 4th member is gonna be Finn, turning his back on AJ and Liv and joining with Judgment Day and going back to his demon persona every week would be really nice, but I doubt that. But yeah, Finn as a bad guy, I think would be best for his career. Let's see what happens with that. But if it's not Finn, it's probably gonna be Ciampa. And that's it. Alright, so we move on with that. Alright, then we go to the back with Kevin Patrick and The Miz, who's dressed up like he's either Bumblebee or Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. So anyway, Miz says he doesn't trust anyone with a neck tattoo, meaning Cody, and he says Cody's ego is out of control. He has more pyro on the 4th of July. And he says he's gonna take it down. He's gonna take Cody down a notch. I doubt that. Then he kind of hypes up his the 3rd season of Miz and Mrs., which has a double episode on June. Alright, we're back again. Alright. Quickly, let's finish off. We got Jerry Lawler and the King's Court. Nice to see Jerry Lawler. Jerry the King Lawler. His guest is Veer, so Veer came again. He calls him a monster. Then he asks him some weird, stupid questions. Veer doesn't have anything to say. So, Lawler asks if that is because of what the Dominics did to him last week. I think he meant the Mysterios. I don't know why he said Dominics. I don't know why. Anyway, so Jerry asks if it's because Mahan is so hairy that when he goes outside to walk his dog, people pet him instead. Oh, God. That's a really bad joke, dude. Anyway, Veer then grabs the mic And he's like, "This is not funny. I am Indian. Veer, I'm going to come." Anyway, then he threatens to beat the living shit out of Jerry Lawler. But then the Mysterios come out for the save. They knock Veer out to the floor. And a couple of like basement drop kicks through the ropes. Then a 619 by Ray and Dom. And that's basically it. They stand tall, and Veer is just pissed off, like, This feud is boring. I don't give two shits. So I gave that segment 2.25 out of 5 stars. All right, then we go to the back where we have Sarah Schreiber. Nice to see you, Sarah. In the gorilla position with the goddess Alexa Bliss, or the evil goddess Alexa Bliss. She's glad to be back. Laughs at Sonya Deville's recent issues as of late. And she tells Sonya, maybe you need some therapy. Huh, you think? And she says, as of tonight, she gets to beat up Nikki Ashhole, who's still dressed as a superhero. And I like to talk to my doll. And then Alexa's like, kind of weird when I say that. You think? I talk to my doll. But anyway, we get that. So we're back. That's it. I'll fix that. I'll fix that later. I have to do some editing, major editing, but it is what it is. So Lexi and Nikki Ashhole with Dewdrop at ringside. Not that it mattered. 3 minutes suck fest. Nikki Ashhole got a little bit of offense in, but as always, Lexi gets the win. She's still undefeated in her comeback. She wins with Twisted Bliss. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Good night, Nikki Ashhole. Go back to catering with Dewdrop. And that's pretty much it. So I gave that 2 out of 5 stars. And that's it. Alright, then we go to the back with, once again, Kevin Patrick. He's with Seth freaking Rollins, who's in a weird jacket, orange shirt, orange shoes. So he's kind of in Met colors, so that's kind of a plus. But he didn't buy his jacket at the Men's Warehouse, because at the Men's Warehouse, he doesn't like the way you look. I guarantee it. Anyway, so Seth talks about his issue with Cody and how everything has escalated so far. He talks about the fans cheering for him every week and singing his song, but now they're chanting for Cody and singing his song. Adrenaline in my soul. Cody Rhodes can't even save this show. Pretty much. Then he talks about the countdown clock for Cody. He's like, where does it stop? Why can't I get one? Well, you're Seth freaking Rollins. You can't get one. But anyway, so he says, well, the countdown is on for me as well, and it's ticking down. So you can imagine that he's going to get involved in that Cody Miz match. Probably a DQ finish or some shit like that. We'll see what happens with that. Alright, so I get that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we get another video on. So we get that, so I just have to change my shorts every once in a while. For Asuka, of course, but it is what it is. Anyway, so after that, we go to Sarah Schreiber in the back with Asuka. So Asuka says Becky Lynch was not ready for Asuka. Starts mocking her, says, Becky was big time, baby! Ah! Becky, it's funny as fuck. Then she says that she's gonna beat Becky again and turn her into big time baby. Goes, well, because nobody is ready for Asuka! It's a dick! It is what it is. I don't know why Asuka's trying to emulate Big E. Nothing wrong with that. Doing, because you gay rocks. But now Asuka's doing that whole thing because nobody is ready for Asuka. I like it. Kind of an homage to Big E. I guess they're mutual friends. It is what it is. And that's it. Speaking of the New Day, they got that 6-man tag team match with Sheamus, Ridge Holland, and Butch. This Friday night on SmackDown. They actually have a name for that stable. I think it's called the what do they call them? The something Brutes. I forget what it's called. I read it on Ringside News. I think it's called the Official Brutes or something like that. So they're taking on Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, and a mystery partner. Whoever that may be. It's not gonna be Big E, of course. So I wrote, I was kind of joking around in Issa's chat. I said, I know the partner of Kofi and Xavier. You want to know who it is? Titus O'Neil from catering. Imagine that. But I'm thinking it's gonna be Drew McIntyre. I just have a feeling it's gonna be Drew McIntyre. I mean, who else can it be? So I can put Drew McIntyre in this whole situation with the New Day going against the three Irish guys. Why not? Why not? We can always see, Sheamus and Drew one more time in the ring. Nobody cares. But at least, hopefully, this will be the end of the feud. So this will be like the 13th match between them, between all five now, adding a sixth guy. Been 3 months. So it is what it is. Anyway, so I gave Oscar's a beautiful promo, 2.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, after that we get the Cody and The Miz. Pretty good back and forth match. Cody goes up to the top, looking for a move off the top. And then Seth Rollins comes out, shoves Cody down to the floor. It looked like Cody hurt his knee. So Seth Rollins comes out, causes the disqualification. Saw that coming. So I gave the match 2.25 out of 5 stars. Afterwards, Rollins sends Cody knees first into the steps. That's where he hurt his knee. Steals a weightlifting belt from a young fan that Cody handed it to before the match. And then he takes the weightlifting belt, whips Cody right on the announce table. Should have hit Byron Saxton with it. Bastard. And that's it. Cody's left laying. Rollins leaves in a huff. And then Cody, being the gentleman he is, he gets up, limping to the back, but gives the weight belt back to the young fans. Been like, so good job, Cody. You know, the fans like, when a fan got like freaking Seth just took it from him, the fans like, somebody probably told him, it's storyline, go with it. That's what I would have done behind the guy. If I was sitting behind that kid, I'm like, just go with it, kid. Just go with it. He'll give you it right back. Then the kid's like, what? Really? He's like, just go with it. And that's pretty much it. So Cody limps to the back with AJ Pereira. And that's it. So we'll see what happens with Cody from there. So like I said, 2.25 out of 5 stars for that. Alright, then after we get to another quick match, Ezekiel, or Elias, taking on Chad Gable. Sheesh! Sheesh! Thank you! So he has Otis out with him at ringside, and Kevin Owens. So this fucking feud continues on. Pretty much an match. Ezekiel gets a kick out of the corner. Otis tries for another trip because he did it early in the match. But the referee saw it, and he goes, Otis, you're out of here. So Kevin Owens gets off commentary, and he tries to trip up Elias, but we saw that, and we saw that Kevin was in the ring. He's like, Kevin, you're out of here too. So that caused a distraction, and then Elias wins with a 1905 roll-up. That's pretty much it. He gets the win. Whoop the goddamn do. Gave the match 2 out of 5 stars. And that's it. After match, Ezekiel runs into the crowd, and then Kevin Owens gets on the mic, says, "Cut the fucking music." He says, "I'm sick of this. All I care about is beating the crap out of you, Elias, Ezekiel, Giuseppe, whatever the fuck your name is this week." Then he throws out the challenge to him for a Hell in a Cell. And Ezekiel's, it's like, yep, okay, let's do it. So we got Elias versus Kevin Owens, one-on-one at Hell in a Cell. And you can probably guess that Elias is going to win. I personally don't care. Anyway, did you see when Elias was answering the challenge? There was like this guy that was like right next to him was like, "Hey, Elias, how you doing, Elias?" Hitting him up, and Elias like, "Yeah, how you doing, dude? How you doing?" like taking a selfie with him and stuff like that. I'm like, what are you doing? You got out of character. I'm like, what are you, DDP all of a sudden? Right, pretty much. Alright, so we get that. And we move on from it. Alright, here we go. Look at Seth Rollins taking Cody Rhodes out. Another recap segment. Who cares? Then we go outside the trainer's room. Cody comes out. Kevin Patrick's there for an update. So Cody says this is not just Seth's second chance, but a shot at going 0-3 against the American Nightmare. So Cody says, I'll be waiting in the cell. And that's pretty much it. So pretty goddamn, that's a pretty good segment, good update promo, or a serious promo from Cody. So I get that 2.5 out of 5 stars, and that's it. Alright, then we go to Bobby Lashley MVP. This was a 3-minute suckfest. Almost was at ringside. He gets involved a little bit. Lashley sends MVP into the ring post. Almost causes a distraction. And then Lashley couldn't answer the 10 count. So MVP wins by count out. Match stunk, so I gave it 1.5 out of 5 stars. After the match, Lashley grabs MVP, locks him in the Hurt Lock for about 5 seconds. So that's it. So next week on the program, MVP will come out with Omos to announce what stipulation it will be for Lashley. I'm thinking it's probably going to be... It can't be a cage. I doubt it's going to be Hell in a Cell, because that will suck. Probably going to be probably an anything goes match, no count-outs, no disqualifications, some shit like that. And personally, I don't care. And that's pretty much it. So I gave all that 1.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, now we get to the main event, ladies and gentlemen. And the end of the video, thank the Lord, because it's almost 3:30 in the morning. Alright, so we get the Asuka Becky Lynch 2. We had Bianca Belair. She's Bianca Belair. She plays with her hair. There's not even her hair. She's Bianca Belair. So she's just there again, like she was last week, just to see who's gonna be her challenger at Hell in a Cell. Corey Graves gets annoyed at Mike Rome for some reason during the entrances. Maybe you need to shut the fuck up, Corey. Let Mike Rome do his job. But anyway, it was back and forth. Lasted longer than last week's match, which didn't last that long. This match lasted almost 11 minutes. Pretty much back and forth. Get near the end, and we get the running sexy hip attack by Asuka, sends Becky to the floor, and then they kind of jockey for position on the floor, and then Asuka accidentally kicks Bianca's head off by mistake. Oops. Becky then takes her down and slides in. Asuka somehow beats the 10 count by like 9.9995. But that's fine with Becky. She grabs a really corny, messed up looking roll up. 1, 2, 3. Becky Lynch gets the win. A little cheap win over Asuka. Damn, but I saw that coming. So Becky Lynch wins, and she is now in the Raw Women's Championship match at Hell in a Cell. So it's going to be Becky Lynch taking on Asuka, taking on Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's Championship. In a triple threat match, and we'll see what happens with that. I think Bianca's gonna win. I'd love for Asuka to win. I doubt she's gonna win, but I think Bianca's gonna win. And then I think the only person that could probably beat her is either Asuka. Asuka gets another shot, or it's probably gonna be Lacey Evans, even though she's gonna be a heel. It probably will be Lacey Evans, most likely, because Lacey's supposed to debut next week. Back in action, that's good. But she's gonna be a heel, so I would think there's your Money in the Bank match, or maybe SummerSlam. So it's probably gonna be Becky versus Lacey Evans for the Raw Women's Championship at either Money in the Bank or probably SummerSlam. But we'll see. And that's pretty much it for that. All right, so I gave the match 2.25 out of 5 stars. So obvious ending to the Becky Asuka match. That's pretty much it. And that's all I gotta say about that. So, my final rating for Raw was very, very, very bad. I gave it 3 out of 10. It was just bad. 15 commercial breaks. With 7 matches, but it kind of evened out near the end. But still, this show was just abysmal, horrible. So I give it 3 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section of the video. You can do a video reply if you wish. Do what the fuck you want. I don't give a shit. That's it. But don't forget to smash that like button, stick it up my butt. Or just smash the button anyway. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button down below as well. Let's hopefully try to get back up to 1,200 subscribers on this channel. And then subscribe to all my other channels, which are in my pants down below in the description box. And don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook, smash, and hopefully you get notified. And we'll see what happens with that. And a lot of people ask me, why do I put on subscriber mode? I think you know why, because of the fucking trolls that watch me. They still watch me, and they masturbate to me, so. It is what it is. That's why I put on subscriber mode, so they don't have to come in and leave their bullshit. That's up my show. I got the greatest mods in the world, so. So maybe I'll take it off someday. I just don't know when. Have to talk it over with Lauren and figure out. Maybe we'll start slowly getting rid of subscriber mode, so I can get, so the people, new people can come in, as long as they're not a troll. But if you're a troll, you're just gonna get banned. And if you don't like it, well, too bad. You can make 6,000 accounts. I don't give a shit. More views for me, thank you. But yeah, it's the same fucking troll making 6,000 accounts because he has no life. That's it. But we'll see what happens with that. I'll talk to Lauren about that tomorrow. Because it's too late now. That's it. Anyway, I'd like to thank Lauren and Savannah for coming in. And that's pretty much it. So, once again, a abysmal Raw, really shitty Raw. 3 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you motherfuckers think of the show in a comment or a video reply down below, or whatever you want. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so I'm getting out of here. Thanks for watching. I'm Peter Gomez signing off. Don't forget to watch my Shadows Lair video, episode number 12, in the description box below. Give it a like, give it a comment. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button down below, and that's pretty much it. Alright, everybody, thank you for watching this video. Thank you to Lauren and Savannah once again, and anybody else that watched, thank you for the free view, asshole. And that's pretty much it. So, thank you for watching. Peter Gilmore signing off. Peace out, rock on, and rock hard with your cute. And I bid you adieu. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. We're the Prophecy. We're the greatest thing on YouTube and in real life. And if you're not down with that, well, me, Lauren, Prince, Nick, everybody in the Prophecy, if you're not down with us, you're not down with that, we got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. That's it. Go to bed, motherfuckers. And I'll see you next time. Peace. Ha! Bye.